Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, world. Good morning, world from the United States. It's morning where I am, and it's morning, I think, where Trey and Patrick are. Maybe it's not morning. Maybe it's a little bit later in the day. But this is an exciting day for them, like every day in The Sims. Every day in The Sims can be an exciting day. It's what you make of it. Today, Trey's decided to bite the bullet. He's going to bite the bullet, and we are going to... You can see him there. He's like, a baby might look good with my face on it. So, he and Patrick are going to have a baby. Well, they're not going to have a baby today. They're going to make a baby today. And so, he goes up and he professes his undying love. Loves him so much. Let's make a baby with my face on it. And up they go, of course, to make a baby. This episode, we're going to tackle another build that I did. In fact, it's the original RM Cascadian build. Somehow that looks like more fireworks to me than normal. Does it look like they had a better time? Or maybe they were like, we're making a baby, let's make it good. So anyway, it's the original RM Cascadian that I built. It causes some issues, but that's okay. We're going to take a look at it here in a little bit. First, we're going to find out that Patrick, did get pregnant from the... Yes, see? Ta-da! Almost, I've never had a sim where they're like, let's go try to make a baby, that they didn't get pregnant. I think that's almost like a guarantee. So they got pregnant. They're both happy. They're going to go out for dinner here in a little bit. Celebrate. The RM Cascadian, my original build, it actually works really good. So there's some sort of conflict maybe with sending the sim away for the gigs and calling them back and having a baby on the lot. And maybe I shouldn't age up other people's children. Here's another lesson. We're going to see that coming up. Oh my God. I don't know what to tell you. It was a surprise. I was going to surprise the mom. But surprise! You left your baby behind and now look. Haha, there are toddlers. What you get? Instead, I got the surprise. So anyway, right now, though, their surprise is they're going to have a decent meal at this restaurant because last time the sushi was black and very poor quality. I'm surprised they didn't all die. But this time they have a really good meal at this restaurant. They're going to dine indoors, as you can see. And I don't know if you noticed when we came up, did you see how big Patrick was already? I'm like, dude, you're 2 hours pregnant. You look like you're in your 6th month, So pregnancy moves fast in The Sims. And I line them up something to drink, line them up something to eat. I go pretty safe this time. No sushi. Did I order fish? No, chicken. I ordered chicken and a vegetarian burrito. That's kind of hard to mess up, So, we're just going to wait here for them to get it ordered. Let's just sped this up. We really don't need to see the menu again. We've seen it. It's the same stuff. I haven't changed it. I never change it. I never go in and change the menus around. It's always just the same stuff. And Sims don't care. It's either good quality or bad quality. Hell, they could eat a pile of crap. Excellent quality crap, and they just eat it up. Then we got this weirdo here. It comes up with this weird mustache and this weird sweater pulling on a chunk of clay. And I'm like, yeah, dude, listen, my husband there is pregnant and you're a little bit too odd. I think that, I don't know where does this, I don't know who that is. He's an NPC. Does anyone recognize him? To me, he looks a little kind of pedo to me. I'm like, hit the road. Keep walking. He looks like the sort of guy, in fact, Trey mentions this. He has like a urinal. See there? Yeah. He looks like the sort of guy that would be hanging out in the bathroom around the urinals. That's all I'm going to say on that. That's all I'm going to say on that. And I'm not passing judgment there. If that's your hobby and that's your deal and that's your thing, and you just like to hang out in bathrooms around the urinal, good for you. I'm glad that there's that outlet for you. I don't want it around my husband and his developing fetus, our future baby. I don't want it. So they're going to enjoy their meal here of Trey's having a tomato wrap burrito or some such stuff, and Patrick's having grilled chicken and vegetables. And I had Patrick this is just to protect other people's feelings. I had Patrick get a fizzy kind of fruity drink while Trey has a glass of wine. I don't think a single glass of wine will hurt you during pregnancy. I'll tell you that. I don't think that you should drink a lot during pregnancy. I think having one glass of wine will not hurt you or the baby during pregnancy. But I know a lot of people are against that, so I'm trying to be sensitive there. My mother drank during pregnancy, which a lot of people will tell you is evidence that you should not drink during pregnancy. My mom actually said at one point that her doctor, now this could be a lie, but she said that her doctor actually told her that she should have a little drink every so often when she was pregnant because the baby didn't need to feel her stress. So he probably wrote her a prescription for Valium too. Now you just take these pills and drink this stuff, your baby going to be just fine. And then this is what happens. So I'm a pretty good poster child for not drinking during pregnancy. I will concede that point. But in this case, Patrick did not. He had a fizzy fruity drink, which I guess is probably Sprite or strawberry Fanta, something like that. I love strawberry Fanta. I used to go out of my way to go to this one fast food place. I remember what it's called. Maybe it was, I don't remember, some sort of Mexican place. And it wasn't even that good, but they had like strawberry Fanta on the fountain. And so like I think, what do I want for lunch? Oh, I want strawberry Fanta for lunch. And I would go there and order food just because, hey, they had what I wanted to drink. And someone asked me once, they're like, why do you eat here? And I'm like, oh, well, they've got strawberry Fanta. The food really doesn't matter. I'm just trying to stop the rumblings. I'm just trying to keep from passing out from lack of food. But this, oh my God, this is really special. This is also special. This is the RM Cascadian. This is my airship. Now, as you can see, I felt like an airship should be floating above the ground. So I think Maxis has fixed this. We'll call it a fix. You used to be able to go and delete the shells, the apartment shells, all of the apartment shells. I think pretty much any of them could be deleted, as I recall. So I just deleted the apartment shell under this so it would look better like it was floating. And I did a video on this somewhere in my multitude of videos here on YouTube. There's a video where I show how to go in, delete the shell, and then use the dance floor to effectively erase the ground floor, right? Erase it. So it looked like it was floating because that's what I wanted, an airship floating in the sky, in the air in San Myshuno, and that's what I got. And it works great. Reg and Max lived here for a while. Everything's fine despite what's coming. It does work great. And like I said, though, I feel like at one point I went to try to delete a shell again, and they had patched that out. Which I kind of get it and I kind of don't, because when things like the festival in San Myshuno is still broken and you're going to waste time on like a obscure build trick to fix that. Yeah, I don't care and I don't care if someone comes forward and says, well, that was a different team. I don't give a fuck. You know what? Take people from that different team, and if they're really not needed, except for stuff like this, then go ahead and release them and get someone to put on the team that fixes all the stuff that we do need to fix, or transfer them over to that other team. Because sometimes when you've got teams, sometimes you have to let some people go from the team, where we don't need that many people right now. We need people over here on this team. It's going to fix stuff. That's how you work things in a corporation. It's not written like the commandments in the Bible where you can't change them in stone, can alter things around. So anyway, okay, what happened there was the mom leaves, and like you send the mom away, right? So I can decorate. Now, while I was doing that, Patrick was taking care of the baby. Okay, so somehow the baby got left behind. And the mom's gone. And I'm like, oh, so you're just going to leave your baby behind. Well, won't we have some fun here? And I have Patrick age up the baby to a toddler. Because I think, well, hey, when she gets back, surprise, you got a toddler. You left a baby, you got a toddler. It's what you get. Ha, ha, ha. So, which actually a toddler is probably easier than a baby, but you get the point. So I think it's going to be funny. And I aged the baby up to a toddler. That's how this started. So, but on the build itself, As you can see, I go through and erase a whole bunch of stuff. She likes like green, and she wants a pipe organ. I don't remember what else. She likes, I don't know, contemporary furniture maybe? I don't know. You can read it there on the screen. And so I go through and I start changing things more green and white, which is going to become a rolling theme with this changeover. She doesn't like Queen Anne furniture. That's right. And I'm thinking, well, hell, a pipe organ looks kind of, well, I guess kind of gothic Queen Anne. But so I think, well, let's hide as much of it as we can behind a wall, right? So that it doesn't impact too much. And we change the color to white so it, blends in. And basically, that's my idea. Let's change this a lot more contemporary. And then let's make everything green because she likes green. And that's what I do. It's interesting. I've redone so many of my own builds, which is not surprising. I actually said with the original review of this thing that, or maybe the initial review or something like, how many builds am I really going to get that aren't mine? Because I've changed so much in the worlds. And then with builds like this, I mean, I've changed the worlds. I deleted the whole shell out of it. And so, okay, we get to this point. This is Patrick holding the baby, so I'm going to get a picture, and it's very cute, and I'm quitting for a little bit, and I saved the game, right? I saved the game, and I think, well, when I come back, he'll be holding that baby, and we'll finish decorating it, and then we'll have the big reveal to the mom, new apartment, and new baby, new child, and everything will be fine. But instead, when I come back, this is me coming back. I realize at that point, like, wait. What is she doing? Is that the mom? Did the mom never really leave? Is she stuck there in limbo? And she's stuck there in limbo. Okay, and I also notice, as you can see, Patrick's not holding a toddler anymore. Okay, the toddler's gone. Where'd the toddler go? Right? Because the toddler was there. He was holding them when I saved it. So I'm getting a little concerned that this mother is stuck in limbo between worlds in The Sims. We've had our Twilight Zone moment here. She's floating above the arts district of San Myshuno. My fault. I mean, kind of. Like I said, I've used this a lot with characters, with people living here. Never had any problems, but apparently with this mechanism, I did. So, I'm like, I'm going to work that out later. I go through and just continue changing the apartment. I mean, I'm a decorator, not a physicist. I'm a decorator, not a physicist. I can't help resolve space and time for the whole Sims world. I've got this apartment to do, or this airship to do. So I go through, make some changes, add the requisite sectional furniture, because all Sims get sectionals. Maybe not all of them, but most of them get sectionals. And so I put that in, kind of change that area around back there, which originally is what I wanted there. I originally wanted some seating in that window, but we didn't have sectionals, and the seating we had didn't work very well. I ended up not doing it. I come back, I go real heavy with the green and white theme. As you can see, changing the windows, changing all sorts of stuff to make it more minty, more of a pastel, bring down the tone type of theme on this airship. And that's what's going to happen here on out. We're just going to be kind of changing around, adding in some green and white, and that's it. We're almost done. We actually are getting really close to being done. It took me a lot longer than this, of course, but, like, let's try this. I hate it. Let's erase it. Let's try this. I hate it. Let's erase it. So, okay, here we go. I do the reveal, obviously, with the after photos. I can't get her down out of the sky. And I spent a lot of time, because this is $14,000, this job, and I don't want to screw it up. I'm thinking, I got to get her out of there. I got to get her down to the ground. And I try all sorts of stuff. I try all sorts of build stuff. I try to rebuild the floor to get her to the ground. Actually, I'm trying to get her to the ship. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm actually trying to get her to the ship. Here's why I'm trying to rebuild the floor and rebuild this structure. So I'm trying to get her up to the ship, actually. what I do is I do try to rebuild the structure here. I'm able to get some walls into place. Thinking then maybe I can get a floor into place. That does not work. But overall, excuse me, I should never record in the mornings because my allergies are always kicking in from the overnight, but this is when I have time to record. So before I go to work. So I go through here trying to build walls. I'm trying everything I can to get this room to fill in, right? Thinking that'll solve it. Maybe I can build stairs up to the ship. Doesn't work. But I do eventually manage to place an elevator in that space, also floating, as you can see there. And I kind of frame it in, again, hoping it'll create a floor under her, and it does kind of work. She is able to take the elevator to the ground, right? Whew, it's a start. It's as far as we get. As far as I know, she never gets back up there, but we get to the ground. We do our reveal. Hooray. This is the reveal here, which is a big change. I like the original Cascadian. Obviously, I built it. It's a steampunk type of feel. Now it's a suburban apartment type of feel, but I want the money. I want the 14,000. So I eventually go down to the ground myself because I can teleport, so I teleport myself down, and and believe me, before they could just go up to the ship. Okay. Me wrong, they could. So, I actually show her stuff. I go around and try to show her stuff thinking hopefully she can see it from the ground. There's this kind of a glitch where they look at it from outside anyway. So I show her the acting books. She likes acting, that's right. So I put acting books on the desk, hoping that would satisfy for acting, and I think it does. And I show her the organ and some green stuff, right? So I also, just to be on the safe side, Patrick gives me the potion of good luck, or whatever it's called, good fortune. I figure, why not? Let's drink it. It's 14,000. Let's give ourselves every break we can here. Because she can't get up to the ship to actually see it. All right? So I don't know if she's taking notice of the books and the organ and all this stuff. But she did, apparently. Or the potion worked or something. Hell, I made like $18,000. Bonus, like 4,000 off this. And it works great. And I'm thrilled. Oh my God, I made the money. I'm thrilled. And I didn't get to surprise her with her new kid. I don't even know where the kid is. Right? Kid didn't come back with her for the reveal, but okay, whatever. So I don't get to surprise her with that, but whatever. I don't care. I got the money. I'm off. I'm headed home. And I'm not giving it any thought. I'm really not. Like, what happened to the kid? I don't care. I'm just figuring they didn't come back with her. I mean, I don't know if I had any kids yet. Yeah, I did. The kids did come back. Now that I think about it in retrospect, they did come back with my traditional family. Like Cooper came back for the reveal. Well, this kid did not come back for the reveal. That should have been my first warning sign. It wasn't. And I get back to my apartment, 702 Zenview, and I don't even notice, right, the extra icon on my family panel. I don't notice the thing that came up that says she's back from daycare. I just go back into my apartment. I'm starting to do something. I actually go to call the cat in, and that's when I'm wait. There's a bait. Wait. Where did she come from? Where did this come from? I probably said it. I have a real bad habit. Where did this come from? Well, how did this get here? And I zoom in looking for it, right? Like, where's this kid? Where's this kid? And I see it there in the hallway talking to Patrick's mom, who's all like, oh, honey, I've been wanting a grandchild. No, that's not your grandchild. And I don't even know what to do at first. I'm like clicking on her thinking, what am I doing? Wait. This is impossible. How did this get here? I'm thinking, oh my God, I stole this woman's child. How did I do this? And I don't know if because it was stuck in limbo and then I aged her up, rolled her over into my family. Then when I saved it, it sent her to daycare. I don't know. And I'm just at a loss. I mean, I have the game paused and I'm thinking, what am I going to do here? And, it's like we don't even have a relationship. Nothing. Like when you click on her, it says, introduce yourself. So, yeah, I guess I have her going to the apartment. Call the cat in. Call the baby in. Now, come on, baby, into the apartment. And I get her inside. I don't know what to do. I don't. I mean, I'm thinking, I need to take it back. This is not my baby. This is not my child. Patrick's pregnant with our baby. But she is so cute. Isn't she cute? Oh my gosh, she's just adorable. And I think MC Command Center created this baby. That's what I think. Because, I have it set to kind of do some story progression through my world. And she's just adorable, and she's so cute and sweet. And I basically, when you see this just frozen, this is just me thinking, what am I going to do? And I snap a shot of it, of course. Oh, I got to save this for posterity. Take a picture of my baby. And, again, excuse me. So, yeah, I'm really at a loss. What am I going to do? And I end up, introducing myself. Obviously, I don't remember it taking this long. Time must have frozen my memory out of shock. About like you would do if you just walked home and found the baby there. You'd be like, oh my God, what am I going to do with you? Well, in real life, I'd call the police. I'd probably talk to them and be like, now, what's your mommy's name? Do you know your mommy's phone number? Do you know her last name? No, her name's Mommy. Okay, well, do you know anybody's name? Anybody's first name, last name? And now, of course, we'll call the police, try to have them help us find her parents. But in this game, of course, I introduce myself, and we all sit down, and we start to have a chat. And she's adorable because she's a toddler in The Sims 4. And toddlers, if there's one thing The Sims 4 did do right, it's toddlers. It may have taken them way damn too long, but they did get it good, and they should have done it from the start. But, yeah, they did a good job with them. I end up going here in a little bit and thinking, okay, I'm going to need this anyway, right? So I do put in like a high chair, and I put in the toddler bed, and I put in a toy box, right? And I think, okay, so let's set up some place for her to hang out for tonight. Let's set up some place for her to hang out for tonight. And I'll try to decide what I'm going to do. I end up putting a poll on Twitter, right? And the funny thing is like Twitter's like, keep it. Keep it. Most everybody, almost 3/4 of the people were like, keep it. Or her, keep her. She's too cute. Keep her. And about not very many. The next biggest one was keep it for a little while. Keep her for a little while. And the other smallest group, like maybe less than 10%, were like, take it back. Take her right back. So we'll see what's going to happen. We're going to see what's coming up with the RM Cascadian and Trey and Patrick and the Dream Home Decorators and their new toddler coming up on the next episode. And in the meantime, they've got a toddler. They'll get some practice in, and that's that. Thank you for watching today. I look forward to seeing you next time.